talking about the best way to have dialogue.
Yes, thank you. That is it.
Well done.
Not debate, not fight,
Not
even
discussion.
saying we need to have a discussion, because you know that's. But so we're talking a little bit. You talked. It's important to listen.
Yes.
And everyone, a lot of women and men too. I try to take. We just want to be listened to. We want to be heard. But once things are already heated, how do you step back and say, let's neutralize?
So the first thing we need to do is recognize when we feel heated. Recognize in your body where you feel it, because your breath will get really shallow, your mouth might get dry, you'll notice it. And the first thing to do when you feel that is to breathe, because you can't physically take a deep breath and be stressed at the same time. So 10-second breath, really. You've heard it before, count to 10. It's true. When you breathe, you can't be upset. Now you've got a chance to respond instead of react. Reaction comes from your emotions. Response comes from your thinking. And the challenge is very few of us think. We react to what we've already believed. It comes from the past, and it probably comes from fear when you think about it. We feel that we're backed into a corner. The only thing we know how to do is to come out swinging. And there's no listening in that. So here's something to think about. This is, I've been doing a lot of research and study to try to get some tips for people when they feel that way. When you feel yourself in an argument, or if you feel confronted by somebody, let's say, the first thing to do is breathe, and then to buy yourself some time, say, that's interesting. That'll buy you the time. Somebody comes at you, you're stupid, you're dumb. That's interesting. Tell me more. Now it's in their court, and you have a little bit of time to. And if they don't tell you more or they come back at you again, yes?
Here's what, I think one of the best things I learned traveling with Tony Robbins. He would say, look, nothing has meaning except the meaning that you give it. And it's so empowering when, look, you can call me an idiot, you can call me whatever you want, and I'm going to determine how I'm going to let that, what that's going to mean for me. But we get so easily triggered by people by these words, and I'm like, guys, you're giving away all your power. Why do we do that?
Because it's emotion. And we're not thinking.
Yeah, but I'm disempowered if I give you that power.
You know that. Not everybody does. Power is brilliant, because when we own our power, we're confident. And I've given power an acronym that I love. Purpose, open-mindedness, wisdom, energy, responsibility. And when I keep that, I don't give away that power to somebody who wants to trigger me. When I breathe and I think, thinking is the hardest work people are ever going to do, which is why so few people do it. When I think, I now am responding. I'm responsible, able to respond, instead of triggered and reacting. So it takes some practice. It is. It's not easy, and it's not natural. Natural is reaction. Humanity is thinking.
It's almost a form of mindfulness, what you're saying.
It's totally mindfulness, yes.
Which is not easy, but it's worth it.
It's totally worth it. And if we would just take that time, even in the morning, to center and ground ourselves, we're more prepared with our own personal power to go into the day and have those conversations that connect us instead of drive us apart. And we're so much more used to being disconnected so we can be right. Chris is a jerk. Let me go find all the evidence I can to prove he's a jerk. Then I'll be right, but I've never learned anything. Because I haven't really cared about you. I only care about me and being right. And if we can really start understanding that in a new way, we can have more community and communicating in our communities.
Sounds so refreshing.
That was a nice deep breath you just took right there. I was like, yeah.
Can't we just all get along?
I know, right? It
sounds
not
like a beautiful world where...
simple, not always easy.
Right.
But totally worth it.
But I'm glad we're talking about it. I think it's a start.
That's where it starts, exactly.
The dialogue.
Yes, thank you.
You need to copyright that power acronym too.
I love it.
All right, stay with us when we come back. Much more coming up right after this.